Hello boys and girls, welcome back. So last class May we started with chapter number 14 and chapter 14 was focusing on three I's. Now what were those three I's, sir? One was talking about inspection, next was emphasizing on inquiry, and the third was investigation. So I also explain you the meaning of all these three terms, sir. But still, a synopsis if required, sir. First wala was inspection. Now inspection will be always done of documents, sir. Inspection is not that detailed in nature. Inquiry is to ask. So inquiry is of persons. So inquiry inspection ka consequences are not that severe except one case may where vacation of office of officers is possible, sir. Sir, however, investigation is more detailed in nature and consequences of investigation could be company can go for winding up also. However, investigation will not start upfront, sir. It will always start after either inquiry or inspection is done. So always what precedes what, sir? Your inquiry inspection will precede the investigation. So rarely you will be finding a situation where a direct investigation happens. All these three terms we are talking with respect to what, sir? Company, sir. Okay, so investigation may happen as per your income tax provision also, but that is altogether a different ball game, sir. So we are focusing more with respect to company law aspects. Sir, the provisions of this chapter started from section 206 and it ends up to 229, sir. So first let us focus on section number 206. Now section 206 emphasizes on two aspects, sir. One is your inquiry, one is your inspections. Though it focuses on two aspects, but majority of the provisions are with respect to inspection only rather than inquiry, sir. So subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3, subsection 5, subsection 6 is focusing on inspection. Only one subsection, which is subsection 4, emphasizes on what, sir? Inquiry, sir. Okay, let us start, sir. Now, what I have done is I have some predefined charts for this chapter, sir, and moving forward for most of the chapters, I will be ensuring that these predefined charts are used so that you can recollect concepts very fast, sir. Once we go through this chart and then we go through our answer, things becomes easy. But however, wherever due analysis is required, first we will go for bare act reading only, and then all these charts should be incorporated, sir. Now let's discuss what is 206 subsection 1, 2, 3 focusing on, sir. Now here what has happened, sir? Company has filed certain documents, certain returns with whom, sir? ROC. Now ROC, after going through those documents, returns, etc., sir, he has gone through. Now gone through ke liye we use a word scrutiny. So ROC after scrutinizing, ROC after looking at it, checking at it, sir, he has formed one opinion. What, sir? He requires further document, further information, further explanation with respect to such a document, sir. Now what could be that a document, sir? Example, sir, company might have passed some resolutions and that resolution they have filed with ROC. We already know, sir, whenever company passes any special resolution, they have to file MGT 14 with whom, sir? ROC. Or company has filed their financial statement, company has filed their annual returns with whom, sir? ROC, sir. Now maybe by looking at financial statement, sir, ROC might have compared same company ka previous year data with current year data, and he found there is a severe drastic change between profit ratio, sir, or heavy loans were taken by the company. So there could be n number of aspects where ROC may want further information, sir. So now what will ROC do, sir? Now ROC will now give written notice to whom, sir? Company. But imagine the information which he wants, the explanation which he wants is also from past officers of the company. Meaning the information which he wants is not with respect to current year, sir, maybe previous year. And those previous year ka officers are not continuing today, sir. So maybe he can also give this notice to whom, sir? Past officers also. He may also give this notice to whom, sir? Past officers also, sir. So you can see company has filed a document with ROC. ROC has done scrutiny of the same, sir. ROC has formed one opinion कि he requires DI. What is DI, sir? He requires documents, information, explanation. Now whenever you use a word document के लिए you have to use a word produce the document, or whenever you use a word I/E, that is information or explanation, you have to use a word furnish. So ROC wants more information or explanation, or he wants documents, sir. So he will be now giving one written notice to whom, sir? Company, and that document information explanation is with respect to past period, sir. So maybe he can also give the same notice to whom, sir? Past officers. Now tell me, sir, company has received the notice or past officers have received the notice. Now what should they do, sir? Obviously they have to provide the information, sir. So what is the duty of the company or what is the duty of the past officer, sir? Such company and uska officers concerned, or if the notice was also given to past officers, sir, these people have to furnish or these people have to provide. Now furnish will be the word used for information and explanation, and provide will be the word used for what, sir? Document. So officers of the company and past officers, if they have been called for, sir, has to produce such documents, has to provide, that is furnish such information or explanation. Within how many times, sir? Within the specified time, sir. And if at all they could not provide it within the specified time, maybe they can ask for adjournment also, sir. So now they have to provide within such extended time given by ROC, sir. So now, till now what has happened is, sir, already company has filed certain documents with whom, sir? ROC. ROC has done scrutiny of the same, sir. After doing the scrutiny, ROC has found one opinion. He wants more documents, more information, more explanations, sir. So he has given one written notice to whom, sir? Either past officers of the company, if the information is past information which he requires, or to the company, sir. So now the duty of past officers or the company is to provide such information, sir. Within how much time, sir? Within the time which he has written in his notice. I hope you understood, sir. Sir, whatever information, whatever documents, whatever explanation they give, sir, they matlab company ka officers or past officers, they should ensure that it is best of their knowledge and power, sir. I hope up to here things are clear, sir. I will give you time to note down these charts also, sir. Okay, now next point, sir. Now what will happen, sir? So now they have provided the information. Who has provided the information? Company ka officers, past officers have provided the information. Now two things are possible, or in fact three things are possible, sir. Imagine the information which they provided is incomplete, or information which they provided, based upon that information, now I have found one opinion, yes, something is going wrong in this company, sir. Or they have not provided information only, sir. Who did not provide information only, sir? Your company or concerned officers or past officers, sir. Okay, so you can see here, so ROC is now giving another written notice to whom, sir? Company, sir. Another written notice, why he is giving, sir? Because no document, information or what you say explanation was furnished, because the documents, information or explanation which was furnished was incomplete, or they have given complete information only, sir. But the thing is, ROC, after looking at those answers and those replies, now he has formed one opinion. What, sir? Ki company ka state of affairs are unsatisfactory, and the information which they have given is not full and fair statements. Is not full and fair statements, sir. Okay. So in such case, what will happen, sir? Now we have to ask more detailed information. Hence ROC gives second written notice, and now this is the notice of what, sir? Inspection, sir, where he is asking for what, sir? Further BAP. Now what is BAP? Books and papers. He is now asking for further BAP. Now what is BAP, sir? Books and papers, sir. To whom, sir? Company. Sir, within such time, at such place as may be specified in the notice, sir. I hope you are understanding, sir. Okay, so can I say inspection has started? Can I say inspection has started? How inspection has started, sir? You can see here, last May, this is inspection, sir. Now tell me, sir, can I say in this total story you have found there are two written notices given by ROC? Can I say notice number one was only calling for information, and notice number one was only calling for information, but notice number two is inspection notices, sir, where he is now asking you to bring your books and papers. He is now asking you to bring your books and papers. And why did he go for inspection, sir? Maybe you did not provide information, or you have provided the information but that is incomplete. Example, sir. So the question was, why there is a severe difference in profit ratios. Sir, the question was, why particular attachments were not given in particular form, sir? Sir, you did not give any information only, sir. So can I say now the things becomes more severe, sir? Or you have given the information, but it is not up to the mark, sir. Or you have given proper information, and after receiving the proper information, now ROC is like pakka is company mein to something is wrong, sir. So there is unsatisfactory state of affairs existing in the company, and whatever information you have given, sir, they are not disclosing full and fair statements. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में आरओसी में डिमांड और आरओसी में गिव यू रिटन नोटिस फॉर व्हाट सर इंस्पेक्शन टू प्रोड्यूस बुक्स एंड पेपर्स सर. नाउ you may ask me one question, sir, what is this books and papers? Now for that you might have already studied in your IPCC, sir. So section 2 clause 12 talks about books and papers. Now books and papers includes books and accounts, deeds, vouchers, documents, minutes, registers. So anything ROC can ask you, sir. Sir, books of accounts mein, here we are focusing on only 4 things. Now books of accounts is defined in section 2 clause 13, sir, where we include your receipt expenditure statement, sir, sales purchase records, sir, assets and liabilities ka records, and cost records. So these are the 4 things which we cover in what, sir? Books of accounts. Now I call them as BOA. Now what is BOA? Books of accounts. Books of accounts mein what are included, sir? 4 things. One is your whatever money received, money expended. You can call this as receipts oblique expenditure, sir. Sir, all records with respect to sales, all records with respect to purchases. Sir, next all records with respect to assets and liabilities, and next is cost records if at all you are supposed to maintain the cost account, sir. And last wala, now can I say whose scope is more wider, books of accounts or books and paper? Now books and papers ko you can also call as book or paper, sir. Whose scope is more what you say higher, sir? Can I say book and paper? Can I say it is a BAP? It is a BAP because books and paper also include what, sir? Books and accounts. Okay, so that thing is not important for your exam, sir. Just you should have one idea कि books and paper also include books of accounts. Okay, so now he wants to do inspection of what, sir? Books and papers. So he can ask you, he can ask for what, sir? Minutes, ledgers, and he can ask what, sir? Registers. He can ask books of accounts. It can be anything, sir. So all those things will now become the duty of whom, sir? Company, sir, to provide, sir. I hope this is clear, sir. Now this is your story number 1, or this is your inspection number 1. Another way of inspection, sir. Now section 206 subsection 5 and subsection 6 is what we are reading, sir. Now what is happening, sir? Central government is coming into picture. So that was one part of the story. So who has ordered inspection at that time, sir? ROC has ordered inspection at that time, sir. Sir, there if you remember, I discussed only this part. You can call this as A wala part, but I did not discuss B wala part. So let us now also discuss this B wala part. Sometimes what may happen, sir, ROC के मतलब company has filed certain documents with ROC, well and good, ROC has done scrutiny, but ROC did not find anything wrong, sir. Sometimes somebody, any person may give some information to ROC, sir. Now that any person can be anyone, sir. Example, sir, one of the shareholder of the company, sir, or one of the member of the company goes to ROC and tells what, sir? In our company related party transactions are happening, they are beyond the limits prescribed in rule 15 sub rule number 3, and for that ordinary resolution is required, but no ordinary resolution is done, sir. No meeting is called. Every time last 6 months, say many related party transactions have happened and no approvals have been taken, sir. So can I say one of the investor has given some information to whom, sir? ROC, sir. So I am telling you, sir, information can be given by any person. So we are least bothered who gave the information. The thing is ROC has got some information, sir. So can I say ROC को एक information तो मिल गया. Can I call this as complaint in my polite language, sir? Though you don't write this in exam कि this is a complaint, but yes, you can call this as a complaint, sir. So information is received by ROC. By looking at this information, अच्छा related party transaction occurred, no ORS passed, sir. So ROC has formed an opinion कि yes, I want further information. Now what could be further information, sir? Maybe in written notice he will say कि tell me last 6 months में how many related party transactions are passed, whether really related party transactions has happened or not, etc, etc. Details. Who is asking to whom, sir? ROC will now ask to whom, sir? Company. And if it was related to past years, so obviously notice will also go to whom, sir? Past officers. Again the story will continue, sir. Company or past officers are bound to give such information, such explanation or such documents. Sir, imagine if it is not given, then inspection notice will be given to whom, sir? Company. And where when this will be given, sir, if document information is not given properly, sir, or not given only, or if it is given and ROC has formed an opinion, yes, है ना, कि company में some unsatisfactory state of affairs are happening and company is not, that information is not disclosing full and fair state. I hope you understood this point. Meaning here company has given the statement that these many related party transactions have passed and OR was not passed. So can I say now ROC को पक्का मालूम पड़ गया, yes, है ना, OR is not getting passed. So can I say now he wants to call all those books and papers. लाओ भाई, है ना, bring all those resolutions, bring all those bring all those ledgers, bring all those books, etc. I want to now check how many related party transactions has happened, with whom they have happened, what is the worth, periodicity, etc., etc. He wants to now do the inspections. So this is one part of the inspection. If at all somebody asks you, sir, in situation 1, inspection has proceeded in what manner, sir? Sir, in both the manners. In case number 1, ROC has done scrutiny, sir. In case number 2, somebody has given the information and sir, ROC has given one preliminary notice. So notice number 1. Sir, notice number 1 ka answer, if at all you don't give properly, sir, or incomplete, or notice number 1 का reply what you gave, sir, if it is unsatisfactory in nature, sir, ऐसे situation में ROC will give you second notice, and it is the second notice of what, sir? Inspection. Clear? This is over. Now let us discuss second type of inspection, sir, or second way of inspection ordering and third way of inspection ordering, sir. Here who is playing an important role, sir? Central government, sir. So right now 206 subsection 4 I did not discuss because 206 subsection 4 is talking about inquiry. Next slide we will discuss this. So let us now discuss 206 subsection 5 and 206 subsection 6. So here central government having regard towards, sir, circumstances, or having regard ki circumstances so warrant, sir. So central government having regard to the circumstances, or if circumstances so warrant, direct or authorize the inspector to do what, sir? Inspection of what? BAP. What is BAP, sir? Books and papers of company. Now you may not understand this. Let us try to take one example, sir. Say for example, sir, now sir, there was one news, sir, Amit Shah ka son, sir, so Mr. Jay Shah. Now imagine he was running one LLP. Now for time being, let us assume that this is not an LLP, sir, this is a company, sir. Sir, what we found was there was a drastic change in the total income of this LLP. So time being, we are assuming that this is not an LLP, this is a company, sir. 2014 में 79 lakhs was the what you say total income, and 2019 में it became 119 lakhs as the total income, sir. So can I say this was in the newspapers, sir, and on social media things were going very wide, sir. So this became very viral. How come this much income of a particular person can increase, sir? So can I say sometimes what may happen, sir, central government having regard to the circumstances. Now in this case what will central government do, sir? Now central government means what? Ministry of Corporate Affairs, sir. So central government may direct or central government may authorize whom, sir? Inspector. Now who is this inspector? Normal inspector? No. Sir, central government will appoint a special person to do inspection, and that person is called as what, sir? Inspector. So central government has appointed this person and told ki jao and do inspection of that particular company, sir. Is this point clear, sir? Sir, you may wonder or you may ask me, sir, how this will happen? Now Amit Shah is in a ruling party. So can I say you can now think Robert Vadera is also having many companies, sir. Robert Vadera, Jiju, of whom, sir? You are Rahul Gandhi, sir. So can I say like this? Maybe we may do inspection of that particular company, sir. Sir, here central government having regard to the circumstances, or if circumstances so warrant, sir. So there is no particular what you say measuring rule for this, sir, depending upon the situation, or this depends on facts and circumstances. So if central government ko lagta hai ki inspection should be done, so inspection will be done, sir. So they will be appointing one inspector, and that inspector will be doing the inspection of BAP. What is BAP, sir? Books and papers. This is one part which was discussed in section 206 subsection 5, sir. Now, sometimes what may happen, sir, now central government is not appointing the inspector. Now, central government will authorize some statutory bodies. Now, example, imagine some insurance companies or one of the insurance companies may things are not disclosed in a proper manner, sir. Now, say for example, ICICI Lombard we are talking about, Bajaj Allianz we are talking about, sir. So, particular insurance companies may properly financial statements were not disclosing proper this thing, or some information central government has got, sir. So now central government thinks what if we appoint our inspector to do the inspection. Sir, that inspector may have knowledge of insurance business or may not have knowledge of insurance business. So better thing is I authorize whom, sir? The statutory body which is governing all those insurance companies. So can I say IRDAI, sir? So now here central government has authorized or central government has directed whom, sir? The statutory authority. Sir, by giving a specific order, ki boss, you please do the inspection of books and accounts of that particular company. So you do the inspection of books of accounts of that particular company. Imagine a scenario, now central government want to do inspection of all the insurance companies or maybe some class of insurance companies. As a situation may they will give which order, sir? By issuing general order, sir. So they will give general order and then ask the statutory authority. Who is here statutory authority, sir? IRDAI, sir. So insurance regulatory body will do the inspection of books of accounts of whom specific company or class of companies, sir. Here it will be done for class of companies, not 1, 2, sir, all class of companies. So what did you understand, sir? So this was section 206 subsection 6. So whether it is subsection 5 or subsection 6, can I say who is asking or who wants this inspection to be done, sir? Central government wants inspection to be done, sir. Now 206 subsection 5 is central government is appointing one person, that person is what, sir? Inspector. And 206 subsection 6 may central government is authorizing or directing its statutory authority. That statutory authority will now do inspection, sir. Now that inspection they can do of a particular company also, that inspection they can do for a particular class of companies also, sir. Is this point clear, sir? Now tell me, sir, do you think 206 subsection 5 may can central government authorize inspector to do inspection of class of companies? Answer is no, sir. Here he will be asking or he will be allowing to do only inspection of particular company, a company, sir. But here, sir, if it is statutory authority, then they can allow class of companies ka inspection can also be done. And when class of companies ka inspection is done, sir, they will give general order to whom? Statutory authority. And if at all, if it is a specific company, then by specific order we will be doing the inspections. So central government through statutory authority will get that inspection done, sir. I hope you understood. Okay. So now please make note of this chart, sir. You may pause the video, sir. Okay, so this is it. Now what we will do, sir, once we will read from the material also, so that ekdam concept clarity we get, sir. Okay, now till now we have read only for what, sir? Inspection, not for inquiry. But I already told you 206 is emphasizing on inspection also, inquiry also. Can I say inspection ke liye 206 subsection 1, 2, 3, 4 we did not study, 5 and 6 is over, sir. Now let us talk about inquiry also and then we will read it from the material, sir. So let's see inquiry, sir. Now here also two types of inquiries can proceed, sir. Again, central government can also interfere or sometimes inquiry can be done by whom, sir? ROC. So 1A may we are focusing on inquiry done by whom, sir? ROC. When I say inquiry, here we want to ask certain information. Okay, let's see this. So based upon the information available with him, or again based on the representation made by any person, sir. Can I say both ways are same, where we have seen in 206 subsection 1 also, sir. Okay, so there also based upon the document filed or based upon the representation, here also same, sir. ROC is satisfied. Now what satisfaction he has got, sir? The business of the company is carried on in what manner? Fraudulent manner, or for unlawful purposes, or the business is not in compliance with the provisions of this act, sir. So ROC should be satisfied based upon the information which he has or somebody gives. What type of satisfaction he should get, sir? The business of the company, affairs of the company are carried in what manner? Either fraudulent manner or unlawful manner, or they are not in compliance with the provisions of the act, or sir, non-redressal of investor grievances. Now what do you mean by investor grievances? Now investor may have some problems with whom, sir? Company. Example, sir, one of the investor, he has applied for a transfer of shares, sir. Now transfer of shares, and an unnecessary company is taking more days to register the transfer, sir. Sir, dividend, unnecessary company is taking more days to deposit the dividend account. So can I say these are some grievances who is having, sir? Investor is having, sir. So when he is having any grievances, sir, so he will be now, grievance matlab complaint, sir. So this grievance he is now discussing with whom, sir? Company, but those grievances are unheard. So as a situation mein what will happen, sir? Investor can approach whom, sir? ROC, and ROC will look into the grievances, sir, and if ROC is satisfied, yes, there is non-redressal of what, sir? Investor ka grievance, then what will happen, sir? Then ROC, after giving reasonable opportunity of being heard, will call upon the company. Now what calling he is doing, sir? Ki bhaiya aan do, kya aan do? Furnish information, sir. Furnish information in writing, sir, or give explanation in writing on what matters? On those matters which I am writing in the order, sir. Within how much time? Within that much time I am mentioning in the order, sir. Plus I will now carry out inquiry. Sir. Is this point clear, sir? So inquiry ke liye, what are the points you should remember, sir? Affairs of the company are either conducted fraudulently or for unlawful purposes, or not in compliance with the provisions of the act, or investor ka grievances are not getting redressed, sir. So ऐसे situation में ROC, if he is satisfied, sir, either from the information which is available with him or based on the representation received from any person, ROC, after giving reasonable opportunity of being heard, will start conducting inquiries. Yes, in that inquiry he may ask you to furnish certain information, certain documents, etc., sir. Is this point clear or not, sir? So this is one part of inquiry, sir. Sir, now I am discussing 1B. Now in this inquiry also, who is interfering, sir? Central government. So sometimes central government may want certain inquiries to be done. This is similar to what you have studied in 206.5 and 206.6, sir. Here also circumstances warrant, here also same words are used. So central government will authorize whom, sir? Either ROC or inspector. Central government may either authorize whom, sir? Either ROC or inspector. For what purposes? To do what, sir? Inquiry. To do what, sir? Inquiry, or to carry out what, sir? Inquiry, sir. When they will do, sir? If circumstances warrant. If circumstances warrant, they will direct whom, sir? The appointed inspector or ROC, ki bhaiya, and you please start conducting the inquiry, sir. Remember, when central government is asking ROC or appointing inspector to do inquiry, sir, there we don't give any opportunity of being heard, sir. So opportunity of being heard will be given only if what, sir? If the initiation has happened from whom, sir? ROC. But can I say here, initiating authority is what, sir? Central government. So central government has asked me to do, I am doing it, sir. So reasonable opportunity of being heard, ROC or inspector need not give to whom, sir? The companies. I hope you understood, sir. So now tell me, sir, what are the things we have studied? If at all I divide this answer, and I can divide this answer into two parts. One is talking about inspection, one is talking about inquiry. Inspection can happen in what, sir? Three ways. What are the three ways, sir? One, ROC will do based upon the documents filed or based upon the representation. Next, again, inspector will do based upon the directions given by whom, sir? CG. Third, statutory authority is doing the inspection based upon the directions given by whom, sir? CG. So three ways of inspection, sir. Sir, two ways of inquiry. What are the two ways of inquiry, sir? ROC will do, or ROC will initiate the inquiry, or ROC or inspector is doing, but initiating is done by whom, sir? Central government, sir. So this is your section number 206. I hope you really liked this section through this chart, sir. Okay. Now, sir, now what we will do, sir? Ek bar fast we will have reading from our material, sir. So I will be little faster, sir, because most of the points, every important point I have covered in that chart, sir, except penalty. Now penalty part we will read from section, sir. So subsection 1, if on the scrutiny of any document filed by the company or based upon the information, ROC is of an opinion further information, further document or explanation is required, so he will call that by giving written notice कि भैया please furnish information or explanation, please produce documents within reasonable time which he will specify in the notice. Now subsection 2, can I say now the notice has gone to whom, sir? The company or concerned officers. Can I say here first notice is issued for calling information oblique documents, sir. So now what will happen, sir? On receipt of notice है ना, ड्यूटी है किसका? कंपनी का भी and concerned officer. What? Furnish, produce. What? DIE to ROC within the time specified or extended time. Now second point is talking about what, sir? Past officers. Past officers. If the information or explanation relates to past period, the officers who has been in employment, has been मतलब past officers for such period है ना, if so called by registrar through notice served, shall also furnish such information, explanation, etc. sir. Over. Subsection number 3. Now cases, how many cases were there, sir? 3 cases were there, sir. No information is given, or documents given is inadequate, or ROC is satisfied based upon the information, explanation or documents, is unsatisfactory state of affairs exists in the company, and those information which they provided are not disclosing full and fair statement of information required, sir. Then what will happen, sir? He will now give another notice. Now why I am using the word another notice? Because already one notice was given for calling the information. Now this another notice is what I mean by what, sir? Inspection notice, where he is asking for what? BAP. Now what is BAP, sir? Books and papers, sir. Okay, so remember in this notice he will tell कि within how much time may you should give that information and at what place that information should be provided, sir. Now, sir, isme one point we have to understand, sir. When ROC is giving the written notice, he will record his reasons in writing. Now, what do you mean by record his reasons in writing, sir? See, very simple, sir. Sir, in what circumstances ROC can give you inspection notice? Either you don't furnish the information, or you give incomplete information, or you give the information and such information proves that there is unsatisfactory state of affairs. So can I say either of the reason or not? Same thing, he has to mention this in what, sir? Notice. So he should write that you did not furnish the information, that's the reason we have giving second notice, or you have given the information but that is incomplete, or the information you have given it proves that unsatisfactory state of affairs are existing in the company and hence we are giving you inspection notice. I hope you understood, sir. Subsection 4 on hold I will keep, sir. First let us discuss all provisions with respect to inspection. Subsection 5, central government directing. Subsection 6, central government directing, sir. Without prejudice to any foregoing provisions, matlab without harming previous sections, previous subsection, means whatever written there, let it continue, this is separate. Now CG may, if it is satisfied that circumstances so warrant, direct what, sir? Inspector to do what, sir? Inspection of books and papers, sir. So inspector will always be appointed by whom, sir? Central government, sir. Now remember one point, sir. Section 210 may be we have to conduct some investigations, sir. So central government may order investigation. Remember, there also the person who is doing investigation is not called investigator. There also we are calling that person as inspector only. So inspector in this law is doing two things, sir. Inspector can do inspection also. Inspector can do what, sir? Investigation also, sir. Okay. So now maybe central government thought, let us not, you can't bound us, or you cannot make us bound. One particular word should be used for one particular thing only. So inspector can do inspection also. Inspector can do investigation also. It depends now. So you are reading inspector word in section 206. So you should understand inspector is doing inspection, sir. If you are reading inspection word in 210, then you should understand inspector is doing investigation, sir. Okay. So one point which I wanted to just clarify, sir. Here central government has having regard to circumstances, sir, either by general order or special order. General order when they will give, sir, if they want to do inspection of a company. Sorry, general order when they will do give, sir, if they want to do inspection of what, sir? Class of companies. Special order when they will do give, sir, if they wanted to do inspection of a particular company. But the thing is, central government wants this inspection to be done by whom? Statutory authority. They want this inspection to be done by whom, sir? Statutory authority. And subsection 7 is focusing on what, sir? Penalties. So very simple hai, sir, fails to furnish information, explanation, sir, or produce this. So company officer in default, this is the fine, sir, and additional fine also if at all it is a continuing failure. So this is just a monetary thing, sir, you can go through. So with this we conclude section 206. Now what we will also do, sir, complete section 207 also in this video. Now 207 is focusing on what, sir? Conduct of inspection and inquiry, sir. You may write down the notebook, you may write down the heading in the notebook. Now again, let's see from chart, sir. So, tell me, sir, till now what has happened, sir? Sir, till now what we have observed was 206 May either inspection notice was given or inquiry ka notice was given to whom, sir? Company, sir. Okay. Now let us see further. 207 conduct of inspection oblique inquiry. So ROC or inspector under section 206 has given notice. Notice for what? Inquiry or inspection to whom, sir? Company. Agreed or not, sir? So they are calling either BOA or BAP. Now can I say, when I say BOA, it includes, sorry, when I say BAP, it includes BOA also. What is BOA? Books of accounts, sir. BAP, books and papers, or you can also call as books or papers, sir. Okay. So we have called this under which section, sir? 206. So what is your duty, sir? So it is a duty, see the arrow, sir, it is a duty of whom, sir? Every officer of the company, every director of the company, other employee of the company to produce or provide what? Produce what? Documents, provide what? Information oblique explanation. You may write furnish also, furnish is also a better word, sir, and give all necessary assistance in connection to what, sir? Inspection. Whose duty, sir? Duty of whom, sir? Director of the company, officer of the company, employee of the company. Whatever help he requires to do inspection, inquiry, you please give that help to whom? Either the ROC or inspector appointed by whom, sir? CG, sir. Now, sir, during inspection or inquiry, sir, the appointed inspector or ROC will have these powers. Power number 1, sir. Sir, he can make copies of BOA or BAP. Now, tell me, sir, can I say company has, now these people matlab ROC or inspector is doing what, sir? Inspection of what? Books and papers or books of accounts, sir. So maybe, and a total inspection is not possible in a day or two, sir. So maybe they want to take copies of that. Copies matlab photocopy of that particular books, sir. Can they do? Answer is yes. So ROC can make copies of such books and he can take this in his office, sir. Sir, he can place identification mark. Now what do you mean by identification mark? Sir, jaise while doing the vouching, we put a tick marks, sir. Why we put a tick marks? So that this will give one proof, sir, that these many vouchers were vouched by us. Similarly, when he was doing, what you say, inspection of those books, papers, etc., ledgers, etc., sir, whatever ledgers he has inspected, uske upar he wants to put ticks or some signature kind of a thing, sir, so that next time when he comes, or it gives one authenticity that these many documents were seen and balance part are yet to be seen, sir. So such identification marks he can keep. Answer is yes. Now remember, sir, either he will make those copies or he will cause to be made. Now what do you mean by cause to be made, sir? Sir, imagine inspector or ROC is having lots of work to do, sir. Do you think they will take photocopy of all those things? No. So they will cause it to be made, meaning they will hire or they will appoint one more employee to do these copies on their behalf. Similarly, they will place the identification mark or cause to be placed. Cause to be placed matlab, sir, on behalf of ROC है ना, his what do you say, of assistant may place what, sir? Identification mark, sir. Sir, they will also have the powers of civil court. Now this point is there in every law, sir. So what are the powers of civil court? There are many powers, sir. Namely, sir, उसमें first let us focus on power number B, sir, है ना, issuing summons. Summons मतलब calling, है ना. So you are issuing one order to call one particular person, sir. Now imagine a scenario when this inspection was going on, inquiry was going on, sir. So ROC has asked certain questions, sir. So while asking the questions, while looking at the documents, sir, and there was a talk कि so and so person is having those particular records. So now ROC wants that person to come in front of him, sir. So can I say what he will do now? He will issue a summon on the name of that person, sir. And imagine if he does not come, then chances are bright, sir, he may take the help of officers, police officers, and give this order to police officer. Police officer will go to that person ka house and collar pakad kar leke aao. Can I say this is called enforcing attendance of a person? Okay, so it just say if you are coming, well and good, sir. If you are not coming, then kalla pakad ke we will ask you to come, sir. And examining on oath. Examining on oath मतलब whenever they are coming giving any statement, sir, है ना, उससे पहले मैं गीता पे हाथ रखकर कसम खाता हूँ, जो भी कहूँगा सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहूँगा, sir. Can I say this? All things generally you will be finding these powers are with courts. Now these powers will be also given to whom, sir? Your ROC or inspector. It's simple. If you want to do inspection, if you want to do inquiry, you require powers also. Sir, if these powers are not there, effectively you cannot carry on your inspection or inquiry. Can I say inspection will be done for documents? So I should have power to discover or produce what, sir? Books of accounts and documents, sir. I should also have power to do inspection. Can I say A and C, even if they would have not written, and it was assumed from section 206 that I have the power to look into books of accounts, I have the power to do inspection, sir. And sir, special point here is your point number B, sir. So these are some powers who generally has civil court, sir, who will now also have your inspector oblique what you say ROC in this section, sir. Clear? So what is the difference between 206 and 207? 206 में we have ordered for inspection, we have ordered for what? Inquiry. 207 में while doing the inquiry, है ना, we are discussing this point, sir. So while doing the inquiry, while doing the inspection, it is a duty of the company to provide assistance. It is a duty of the company officers, employees, etc. to give all what information, sir. Similarly, while doing the inquiry, while doing the inspection, we are having some powers. We matlab ROC oblique inspector. What powers he is having, sir? He can make the copies, sir, or he can make the copies or he can cause it to be made, sir. He can place the identification mark or cause it to be placed, and he has all the powers of what, sir? Civil code. And namely 3 powers are given here, sir. One is with respect to what? Production of books of accounts or discovery, sir. Next is with respect to inspection, and third is with respect to what, sir? Issuing summons, enforcing the attendance of a particular person, and examining him on oath, sir. Okay, now punishment for contravention. Generally, and if at all you have observed, sir, I don't put much efforts on what, sir? Punishment. But here punishment section is also very, very important, sir. Now what is this punishment for contravention, sir? Director or officer of the company disobeys matlab not follow, not comply with the directions given by whom, sir? ROC oblique inspector. Now what directions ROC might give, sir? Ki boss, bring that boa, book that books and papers, etc. and give assistance, etc. And you are like, no assistance will be given, no papers will be given, we will not allow you to make the copies, and we will not allow you to make the identification marks. Aisa who did, sir? Your officers of the company has done, sir. So ऐसे situation में directors or officer of the company will get what? Imprisonment also, plus, and this is will also get what, sir? Fine. imprisonment max to max 1 year it can go, sir, and fine minimum 25,000, max 1 lakh, sir. I am not much interested in this part, sir. I am more interested in this part, sir. If at all you are convicted as per section 207, if at all you are convicted as per the section 207, that is this punishment if you get, sir, then what is the most important consequence? Sir, your office will be deemed to be vacated. Now remember this point, sir. This is not only for a director, sir, officer also. So even officer of the company, uska office will also be deemed to be vacated, and director ka office will also be deemed to be vacated. Sir, vacation wala point to we have studied in 167, no? Vacation of office of director, yes. Sir, why again here? Sir, those were what is say provisions written in 167. These are additional grounds for vacation, sir. So then they should be written there, no? Abhi mandbuddhi, I told you, no, these are additional grounds of vacation. So when they are additional grounds of vacation, why they will write there? And they will write where it is required. So hence they have written here, sir. So 207 provides for additional ground for what, sir? Vacation. What is that, sir? If at all you are convicted as per section 207, then most important consequence is such director, such officer has to vacate his office, deemed to vacate his office. Plus, is this the only consequence? No. You will be now disqualified for what, sir? Appointment in any company. Meaning that company may you can't continue, another company may you can't be appointed, sir. Sir, for what post? Any office I am talking about, sir. An office can be employment office, an office can be directorship office. Sir, iska meaning I am an officer in one company, sir. As an officer, I disobeyed the order, I was convicted. So, iska meaning I cannot continue in that company. Yes. Sir, I cannot be appointed in another company also. Yes. Because vacation is also written, sir. Disqualification is also written. Vacation will happen in that company. Disqualification will happen from all the companies. Sir, for how long, sir? How much period? No period is written. So, iska matlab, this is a permanent disqualification. So, then what should I do, sir? Open one kirana shop. Work in some sole proprietary, so that type of thing you can do, sir. But you cannot be appointed as what, sir? You cannot hold any office in what, sir? Company. Now company means defined under Companies Act, sir. So can I say this is very, very severe disqualification, severe vacation, sir. And these are additional grounds for vacation, additional ground for what, sir? Disqualification. So can I say what lawmakers wants to say by putting this punishment? Ki you have to honor, you have to give respect to the notice given by whom, sir? Inspector. Give respect to the notice given by whom, sir? ROC. Unka bhi ijjat hai na? Respect them. Otherwise, these are the things which can happen. Vacation, disqualification. I hope you understood, sir. So this answer, we have completely covered in this chart, sir. So you may write down this part also. Okay, now let us discuss one more small section, sir, and then we will wind up, sir. So one more small section is section 208, very, very small section, sir. Now tell me, sir. 206 में we have ordered inspection, we have ordered inquiry. 207 में we conducted. So can I say there should be some result also, no? Result is section 208. Can I say very easy to remember? 206 में we have ordered inquiry, we have ordered inspection. 207 में we conducted inquiry, we conducted inspection. 208 में we have to give order, we have to give result, and that result is what I mean by report. That result is what I mean by report, sir. So after conducting inspection or inquiry, either ROC or inspector shall matlab mandatory. So compulsory you have to give what, sir? A report to whom? Central government. Sir, report में what we can write, sir? Now imagine a scenario, sir. Sir, unsatisfactory state of affairs, ऐसा opinion who had ROC, but after doing the inspection, things are cleared. No problem is there, sir. ROC is like okay, things are proper only. So can I say he will give now fair report, sir, to whom? Central government, sir. or unsatisfactory state of affairs are existing in the company, sir. After doing the inspection, he found more severe consequences. The last 3 years say related party transactions are happening, no proper paperwork is done, sir. Most of the work is ultra virus only, and most of the things were alteration of memorandum, etc., etc., no approvals, nothing, and company is doing this, sir. So can I say unsatisfactory state of affairs are existing in the company? Sir, now ROC along with evidences will give one recommendation. What recommendation? Ki bhaiya things are going wrong, I want in detailed investigation of this companies. So who is giving recommendation to whom, sir? That appointed inspector or the ROC giving giving recommendation of what investigation to whom, sir? Central government, sir. Is this point clear or not, sir? Now tell me, sir, do you think this recommendation for investigation I will give always? Answer is no. Sir, if state of affairs are not, if the state of affairs are satisfactory, then why should I recommend investigation? So I will recommend investigation only if unsatisfactory state of affairs are there, fraudulently business practices are going on, sir, and unlawful practices are going on. In short, and really something is going wrong, sir. Then I will give documents stating those evidences, sir, and then I will give one recommendation. Isliye for report the word is shall, but for a document oblique recommendation it is not mandatory. It depends upon the situation. But if at all you are giving recommendations for investigation, you should give along with reasons why you want investigation into the affairs of the business. So that report you should submit to whom, sir? Central government. Now tell me, sir, is report giving mandatory or optional? Mandatory. Sir, fair hai, unfair, whatever it is, sir. So whether the result of inspection is good or bad, whatever it is, you have to give the report. However, if investigation is demanded, then you have to give the reasons and along with evidences, that is document. That is your section 208, sir. So if required, 208 we will read once again, sir. So you can see from material, sir. After the inspection of books of accounts or inquiry under section 206 of any other papers, etc., the registrar or inspector shall submit a report in writing to CG along with such documents as he may deem fit. So documents ke liye it is not mandatory. If required, you give. If it is really required, you provide the attachment, sir. Such report may optional, what, sir? Include a recommendation for further investigation into affairs of the company is necessary along with what, sir? Reasons for the same. So you should give detailed reasons why you want investigation into affairs of the company, sir. Okay, so I hope you really liked this 3 sections, sir. Very simple this chapter is. We will complete all this chapter in this chart wise presentation only, sir. Okay, so thank you very much. फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते.